What's up, guys? It feels like it's been so long since I've uploaded something in here. And in fact, it's been like 2 months since I uploaded anything of relevance. The rest has mostly been just re-upload from the VODs I've been doing. And they've not been doing really good. So overall, it's been 2 months. And while 2 months is not the longest of times in the grand scheme of things, it's really long because life has been changing immensely for me. The amount of change that has been going on in the last few weeks is actually insane. So let's get started with what the hell have I been doing, right? Then I'll get to kind of the lack of motivation to stream and to create videos, where that came from. And then I'll talk about like some minor issues with YouTube in general, but don't be alarmed, nothing is grave. This video is in fact more of a dedication for myself to release something new soon. It's not a battlement in any means. So let's get started. Where have I been? I've been moving, even though the room here doesn't look different. I'm gonna move the setup last. I still have both places, but slowly you're gonna see things starting to disappear from this room. I'm gonna bring them over there, and I'm gonna live with my girlfriend. Everything is good. The apartment is nice, and I'm gonna have my little setup. I work from home also, so I'm gonna have my whole little office. It's gonna be great. Speaking of jobs, for those who don't know, I'm a freelancer in digital marketing for video game companies in general. That's pretty much what I do. That's what I've been doing for the past year-ish, and it's also the reason I've been able to start this YouTube channel, because it gave me a lot of time working from home and doing my own hours. It gave me a lot of time to do whatever the hell I wanted, and I kind of just decided to do this channel for it. Now, things have been really hectic because while moving, I kind of decided I wanted something more stable than freelancing. Those who are working for themselves know it can be a little bit rockety. I'm in a good place financially, but I would desire to stay there. I would desire to stay in a good spot. And so I've been looking for reputable places to work at in my area. But the interview process is insane for anyone who's actually been doing like research into doing good jobs and respectable places. Not that there's anything like irrespectable to short hiring process, but basically for web developing, the hiring process is insane. It's like 4 interviews back to back for a single job, and I've been applying to like tens of jobs in the past 2 months. So it's taking a lot of on my shoulders, but everything is fine on that front. But with all of that going on, it kind of didn't give me a lot of times to stream and edit content. I've been relearning coding and stuff like that. I've been doing marketing, like working and applying to jobs, and moving was pretty insane. So that's where I've been. Now, what's gonna happen to this channel? Because obviously, as you've seen, I have not been present in the last few months. So what the hell is going on? What am I gonna do? Elden Ring is still here for a bit. I'm at least gonna finish the challenge I've been doing. Maybe gonna do a few videos on it. But Elden Ring is not gonna stay forever. And I know a lot of you guys probably came from those little edited Elden Ring videos on like modding or builds and stuff like that, and that's great. But I'm gonna move on to other games. Even though there's been kind of a game drought, a big lack of games that are entertaining for myself or interesting to stream that I feel. Even though that's happening, I'm probably gonna just switch around. The one big thing that prevented me from streaming the whole time, essentially, because I had like 2 hours free per night and I could have streamed those nights, right? But the thing that prevented me from doing so, I think, was the fact that I didn't felt like streaming Elden Ring. I didn't feel like playing Elden Ring or the challenge I've been doing at that point. So I would play World of Warcraft or League of Legends. And I felt like if I streamed those games, it would kind of let a lot of people down, right? So that's what I didn't want to do, and I just played by myself. But I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do for content. Elden Ring is gonna stay for a bit, and then we'll see where life leads us, I guess. And then to finish this off, I'm just gonna speak about a little few things with YouTube, streaming, VODs in general, and how I feel they should fix it, but what I'm gonna do in the meantime. If that's a little bit obscure to you, don't worry, let's get into it. So YouTube has a streaming service and a video service. And as you can see on this channel, once I finish my stream, I just release the VOD of the stream, purely like unedited, same thing on the channel, like scheduled for the next morning or something to give YouTube the time to process the video. The big problem with that I've been having is that they're doing really poorly. And if half of your videos are doing really poorly, YouTube is going to rank your channel a lot lower in the algorithm. So overall, you're getting punished for publishing your VODs. However, I know some people in my audience, maybe not all, but some people in my audience like the VOD format, like the 2-hour thing that they can watch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like everybody else, because that's the only way to do this in a fashionable sense. I'm gonna do a VOD channel where I'm just gonna re-upload all the VODs, and all of the VODs, like the original ones, are going to be private, right? And so on this channel, what I'm gonna do is edited videos that are basically going to be either me talking to the camera, game reviews, highlight from the streams, if it's a game that I'm really interested in, just episodes of it, something like that. Content with my girlfriend I might do also. Pretty much whatever the hell I want. But it's not going to be the 2 hours format, because those kind of things are really hard to get people to click to and to get people to follow the whole way through, right? So it's still going to be there, and I'm going to link the VOD channel right here. It's going to be on the card right here. Yeah, it's going to be in the description. It's going to be linked on my Twitter and everything. It's going to be everywhere. And if you like the long episodes, the long videos, and you'd just like to hear me talk, and you'd like to just have those things in a easy to get format, it's going to be on the VOD channel. And that's the only solution for now, until, and I know they're working on it, so I'm hoping it's not going to be in too long, but until YouTube finally realizes they have a problem with this whole thing, because I know a lot of people are starting to stream on YouTube. I did a small video on it. You can go watch that if you want, but I know they're getting a lot of big streamers, but those big streamers want VODs, right? And those big streamers already have VOD channel on YouTube. The big problem they're getting is that they want the streamers to just do everything on the same channel, I think. And the problem they're running into is the same as myself, right? Let's take Ludwig, for example, because it's a guy I followed, and it's a guy that spoke to the CEO of YouTube, actually, in a podcast, right? And he told her about the same issue I've been telling you guys. He wants to have like a tab that's like his past live streams, but there's not that right now. And the CEO of YouTube said they were working on it, so I don't know however long it's gonna take, but that's basically what we're waiting for. And that's kind of it for this video. I'm gonna do something this week for sure. A few videos maybe, a little bit of the Elden Ring challenge maybe, or something new. I don't know. I'm excited to see where this guides me, because a lot of things have just chilled down now. So I'm gonna focus a little bit more on this. I've just been doing this video because I want the motivation to do a video or to do something tomorrow. I don't exactly know what it's gonna be, but I want to hold myself accountable for it. So I'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I wish you guys a good evening. Peace.